So this is a video to demonstrate how to use latitude and longitude where the latitude and longitude point is out in an open area. So the lat long point is not at an actual address, so we would need to use an intersection as the starting point to get us to the lat long point. And so for this example, we're in Weld County, unincorporated Weld County. And so we're going to be at the intersection of, already got it entered here, of County Road 19 and a half and County Road 34. And so to search for the intersection, we would just select the intersection button. And so the map does find the intersection indicated by the red dot there. And I'm going to zoom out a few levels. And move the map down a bit. And so we can see where that intersection is in conjunction to where that lat long point is going to be for this example. And so in order to enter the lat long coordinates, we would need to open up this More Map Lookups area to select the little plus button. And I'm just going to scroll down. And so latitude and longitude will be entered in these two boxes here. So I've already got the latitude and longitude point entered there. So if you know what the latitude and longitude point is, you could enter it yourself, but it would have to be entered in the decimal degree format as shown here. But if you're out in the field on a mobile device, you can go to the to your locate point, like the center of your locate point, and select this Get GPS button, and it'll bring you to that lat long point. So if you're standing right at the point of this, it would bring you to this point and enter it in the latitude and longitude boxes here. And so, but we've already got it entered. And so to get to that point, we'll just select Go to Lat Long. And so that lat long point is indicated by the red dot here. And now I'm going to just go and zoom out again and move the map up a little bit. And so the red dot that was indicating where the intersection is at, unfortunately doesn't stay on the map when you enter the lat long point, but we can see that the intersection of County Road 19 and a half and County Road 34 is right here where the cursor is. And so now we would need a locate description to get us to that dig point. So your locate description cannot simply be locate a 100-foot radius of lat long point 40.250924 longitude -104874229. You have to have a what I call a physical locate description getting you to that point. So I've already got the locate description entered here. So the locate description we have is at a point approximately 1.27 miles north of intersection on County Road 19 and a half. Continue east 0.2 of a mile on Access Road. And I have in parentheses continue straight east at Forkin Road and continue north 110 feet and locate an approximate 100-foot radius of white pre-marked stake, access open, and then the GPS point of stake is latitude 40.250924, longitude -104874229. And we have closest city, since this dig point is in an unincorporated portion of the county. We have to enter the closest city, and we can see that the closest city is Milliken. So that's entered by closest city is indicated by C/C. And so to measure to that point to verify that our distance and direction does match the distance and direction to the lat long point, we would just select the distance button And we'll take the cursor and start at the intersection and draw to the north. And so shows how far we've gone in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. So right now the road's going to curve a bit. So to keep following that road, I'm going to change directions. So right now it shows we've gone 1.02 miles. So now we left click to change directions. So now that we've clicked, on the left side in the bottom left-hand corner shows how far we've gone since the last click. Then the right side shows the total distance from the original start point. So we want to go, that total distance needs to be approximately 1.27 miles, which is right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and just going to double left click right now. And so that we can see more detail of the rest of the area we're going to draw out, I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in a couple levels. We'll center that down. And I'm going to select the aerial button and bring up satellite imagery. Okay, so now we can see that distance 1.27 miles north on County Road 19.5 does bring us to an access road, which we can see in the satellite imagery. And so now we want to continue east on the access road. So we'll go ahead and select the distance button again and start at that point. And we'll follow the road. It shows in the distance in the bottom left-hand corner. And then right here, sometimes when you're clicking, it may release it before you want it to. So if that happens, in this case, I'm just going to start over again. And it released it again. Try that again here. Okay. Okay, and there's the fork in the road that it says to continue east at the fork. And so the total distance that we're going to the east is 0.2 miles. And so that's 0.2 miles right there. And we left click to change direction. So now we want to continue north 110 feet. And there's about 110 feet there. And just go ahead and double left click. And so that these directions do take us to that long point. And then our locate description is to locate an approximate 100-foot radius of white pre-marked stake, which is placed at the lat long point. And so in order to cover that with the polygon, to ensure that all the utilities are notified on the ticket, that polygon needs to extend at least 350 feet from that dig point, which is the 100-foot radius plus the automatic 250-foot buffer. But we want to overcover that some, and so since this is a fairly simple example, and we could see the access road, we have a lat long point, so a 500-foot buffer in this case would be enough to ensure that the actual dig area itself is covered. So I've already got the buffer size changed to 500 feet, and so we can just select the line button and go to that dig point and double left click. And so we would use a polygon that size to cover the dig area.